Welcome to the channel, and today we review the latest offering by Elder Scrolls Online, High Isle. Stay tuned as we go through everything in the latest expansion, the highs, the lows, what we thought of it and whether it's worth picking up. So let's get stuck in. High Isle is a part of Tamriel we haven't seen before, and we start to explore the story of the Bretons, with this being the first of a year-long run of content. Unlike other standard story offerings, this is not a textbook must save the world from impending doom kind of thing, but more of a story of political intrigue and addressing a new angle, looking at the series' centre point, which is the Three Banner War. Sometimes mixing it up and getting stuck in the middle of a political storm is just what you need to keep things fresh. Without spoiling too much, we have peace talks, a mysterious order looking to sabotage any potential peace talks, a returning story character, and other fun things such as jousting tournaments, which mean you're always going to be having a good time while you're in this expansion. I actually really enjoyed the story and found it super enjoyable. It's definitely up there with some of my favourites in the series so far. Even some of the side quests, like the one to unlock Ember, one of the new companions, which was a personal favourite, really sucked me in, and this was a big plus in my time playing through the expansion. The NPCs are always voiced excellently, as we've grown to come and love with this series, and I easily got sucked into the quests in my time in High Isle. We have two new zones, High Isle, which is stunning, and it gives me serious fantasy and medieval vibes like Skyrim or Witcher 3, which I absolutely love. It also has some cool pilot and sailor vibes when in towns, which I'm also a big fan of. This ticked all the boxes for me and I was super happy. I know Somerset is a fan favourite, but this is up there and probably better in my eyes in terms of the zones that the Elder Scrolls Online has to offer. I could easily and definitely did get lost just exploring, taking in everything in the environment that the zone brings. Tales of Tribute is controversially the main add-on to the game in this expansion. It was met with a lot of negative and worried reviews, but as a lifelong TCG player, I couldn't wait to get stuck in. I understand why people are disappointed, but what I want to see in any expansion is new content and addition to content, not just more of the same. If we're all looking at a new game, we wouldn't play the game that just looks quite cool and just has 47,000 raids, but what we would play is the one that has a multitude of systems such as trade skills, guild content, card games and mounts and everything in between. I want a variety of content to really keep this fresh. The card game is a tavern-based game, not like most card games. Instead of having creature battles, you will have multiple win conditions by either gaining favour of the patrons or growing your prestige before the other player. The shared deck mechanic is very interesting, and it means it's always an even playing field, regardless of how powerful your deck is or which cards you've unlocked. You can play this against NPCs, or if you're feeling really brave, take on other players in ranked matches. This is definitely something I'm going to do more of after this review. I personally think Tales of Tribute is a good addition, and as the game grows and expands, I feel like they'll be able to take this game further and it will add more and more to your time in ESO. In terms of new stuff, we're always spoiled, and in this expansion, first off, we get two brand new companions, Isabel, the budding knight, and Ember, the Khajiit wizard, who is a slightly more flexible moral compass, shall we say. These are great additions and a part of the game I was really looking forward to being expanded, and I've spent a lot of time with Ember as my companion while questing through the High Isle. We got a new world event in Volcanic Vent, spawning waves of tough enemies for you to take down and really test your skill. We got two new dungeons, the Spire of the Crimson Coin in Ghost Haven Bay, alongside a new 12-person trial, Dreadsail Reef, to ensure there's tons of contents for all types and levels of players to really get their teeth stuck into. And of course, with any expansion, we got a ton of new items and mythic, with the notable Oaken Soul Ring, which locks you to a 1-bar build but buffs you like crazy. I can't wait to play with this. I love 1-bar builds myself, and I'm going to have some serious fun here. To sum up, guys, I absolutely loved the new zone. It really captivated me and sucked me in. I loved exploring it, and I think it may be the best in the game to date. The new companions are also a big bonus for me. I'm a huge fan, and they are an excellent addition to the plethora of things that we have in the game. The story steering away from the usual world-ending formula was a welcome change, and I enjoyed playing through this. On the downside, although I enjoyed it, I can see why Tales of Tribute is not for most, but give it a try with an open mind and give it time. I think it'll grow into an excellent asset for ESO as the game expands further, and who doesn't like seeing all the games taverns being busy again? The new currency being exchangeable for gold and nothing fun like cosmetics is a little bit of a letdown, I must say. I enjoyed this much more than most reviewers and players I've seen online. My advice would be for a brand new player to maybe look at investing in ESO Plus instead. Your money's going to be better invested there given that you get everything previous to High Isle as part of that subscription. But if you really like the look of High Isle or you're a big trading card fan, I would advise picking this up, dive in. I don't regret that you're going to enjoy it. Thanks for checking out our review of The Elder Scrolls High Isle. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us know what you think. Do you agree or disagree in the comments below? If you've stuck around this far, think about giving the video a like, subscribing to the channel for lots more MMO content, and until next time guys, happy gaming.